but I haven't joined.
If you can find a Red Lobster anymore.
But Chris, you were saying like, what's the sexy slang name for dudes
Yeah,
our age?
yeah, yeah.
I don't think there is one. I think you're making stuff up.
Silver foxes.
Oh,
Hot
silver
bellies.
foxes.
That's what we're called. All right, we're live now.
No, we're
so let's
hairy
rein it
pot
in.
bellies.
We're not. We're
Rein
not.
it
We're
in.
live. We're
Hey,
live. We're live.
hey, everyone.
Hey,
We're
everybody.
live
Hey!
now, so let's rein it the fuck in. All right. Very good. We are back. Who wants to give us a recap of what happened last week?
I'd be
Um,
happy
I
to.
can do it.
Go for it. Go for it.
I'll do it. You guys be my gangster rappers. So chime
Okay.
in if I miss something. But I think if this was if this was the montage of last time on Annals of Levis, Heroes of Crossington, it would have to start with like the earlier, a few seconds of the Torca's death from above, and then Soren's finger of death that struck down Lord Roville, even though this is all in the previous episode, causing him to momentarily turn into a zombie and then explode across the courtyard. And then in the aftermath of that, what we did last session was the party discovered.
The way you say it, you're making it sound like you guys took a dump on somebody's car.
I did.
Did I say that wrong?
I mean,
No, just
Kinda
the way you
did.
were saying it, like you were a teenager and you were trying to say something that was going to get you in trouble. It's weird.
Yeah, so after that it was a little bit of ransacking. We were going through the manor and find
Let me
the
interject something.
treasures.
let
Yeah.
me.
Before-
I can try. Okay, never mind.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say that we had to clean off Roville stuff off of all of us.
Yes, we did.
because he blew up on everybody, and there was a lot of prestidigitation, and taking off clumps
Uh-huh.
of Lord Roville off of our clothing and everything. So
And-
that was the thing.
Yep.
And
Yeah, good point.
he actually had a bag that was on him that fell close to Torca. And that's
Mhm.
where we actually found some very interesting items. A long wand with musical notes on it. A cloak that was
Yep.
black as night with bat fur. That seemed like it was made out of bat fur. Some silver bracers with peregrine falcons upon them. Or inlaid into them. So those were items that Lord Roville had upon him. And we found those early on in the courtyard.
Yep.
And Soren found
Potions.
boots, some magical boots, and some potions,
Boots,
which we had
Boots.
identified. Yes.
magical boots.
Boots.
With a Z.
And there was one other thing I think she had on herself.
Well, we did find a deed.
Oh, we did do that, but that
That was later. That was later. Yeah.
Yeah, that was later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the potions were roughly invisibility, speed, and supreme healing.
You
And
also
then,
found a rapier, a really nice rapier that
Oh yeah.
That's
you
right.
suspected may have some magic on it.
Yep. That's
that
true.
we did.
And you found
then-
quite a bit of coin.
Quan.
Coin.
Money.
Wow, yeah.
Money,
Well,
baby.
that was actually what Torca found most significantly was this arcane ward
Yeah, I found
we
it in a...
discovered in the
frame
footlocker. And then he may not remember it, but after disarming the trap for the rest of us, we
Yeah.
we found like 5,000 platinum, which we split 4 ways, and the deed to the entire properties.
And
So
and
we're the-
Roville Tower. Yeah.
Yeah, so properties plural. So we're the new owners of Heroes of Crossington Manor, maybe we'll call it, or maybe it's just
Oh, yeah.
Heroes Manor, but it's definitely wrong on this map. If you guys are signed into the game.
Yeah, it's not
Uh,
it's not named. I agree.
we need to, yeah, we're gonna have to petition for some updated maps. Yeah, so
I'm
we
surprised
divided up
that
the
you didn't-
treasure.
I'm surprised you haven't asked to call it Stokel Manor
Stokel Manor, yeah.
and
There's still
Stokel
time. Still
Tower
time.
and
I
Lake Stokel.
I I have planned out a few renovations, so you guys,
I
I'm
mean,
sure,
who in this
won't
game?
mind.
Who in this game has suffered more than Cole Fiery Buckle?
That is so true.
Maybe
That is-
Soren Lawrence, who is dead and dying literally every other.
Raise your hand if you've
Episode,
been
like-
murdered by your friend in this game. Oh,
Okay,
look,
fair,
I
fair,
see Cole's
fair,
hand.
fair.
All right, so
I'm
All
not
right, and
living
then-
in.
And then we held a funeral pyre for fallen soldiers, and though we preserved the one body, and then we settled in for our first night as property owners. And
There's another thing that we found. And
the painting I'm getting to, unless something
oh,
else.
gotcha. No, that's it. It was the painting.
Oh, I
Paint,
put that in with our like plans, our future plans, because having reached the pinnacle of our adventuring careers at 20th level, we made plans to visit Arcadium and Limetown to identify magic items and sell our valuable King Larinus painting worth maybe estimated around 25,000 gold pieces.
who was the artist?
Got it. Hold on a second.
Ooh, I
I'm
do
trying
have
to
it
find
too.
No, I haven't got it too. Damn
I
it.
do not have that
I have it somewhere.
unless it's Felicia, but I don't think it is.
I don't think it's that. I'm just trying to
Anyone?
find it
Anyone?
there.
Bueller?
Okay,
Bueller?
yeah,
I've got it.
I'll take it. Havarod, Dimple,
No,
Dalrymple the third.
Dalrymple. Yes.
Dalrymple.
Havarod Dalrymple III, a master painter.
And,
You also
it
found-
A
was-
master debater.
You also found another painting, which was not an original.
That's
it was
true.
a reproduction, but it was worth 500 gold. As
500 gold.
as Soren Lawrenson would say, that'll spend. I'll buy
That'll
that
say,
for
yeah.
I'll buy that for a gold coin.
Cobalt's
Itself
playing
is
poker.
500. Yeah, Cobalt's playing.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
and by the way,
Cobalt's
the
playing
I think. Oh shoot, I'm trying to find the price of that dang painting. I
500
know I've
gold.
got it here somewhere. No, the Dalrymple.
25,000.
25.
Now there
I'm just thinking
there
it
may
was
be some.
50,000.
Oh no. It's always been 25,000.
Okay, gotcha.
Literally reading it off of the thing that I read it off to you last time from.
Yeah, no,
Good-
I gotcha. I'm
Good
reading
try
something
though,
wrong.
Chris Head. Good try.
Hey, that's a classic Chris Head thing. It was
That
was
is.
something that
Now
uh,
you
sale type. Yeah.
the group found 5,000 plat, which is worth 50,000 gold,
That's it. There we go.
and that was split up 1250 plat per group member. So maybe that's what you're thinking about.
That's what I think I was thinking of.
And if you forgot to write it on your character sheet, then you just like drop the coin through the cracks. It's
I
in the
checked-
floorboards.
I
Sorry.
checked everybody's sheet, and everybody had added it. I didn't.
Nice.
Well, I take that back. I didn't add. I didn't check Soren's sheet because you just already know.
Yeah. There's no chance.
You knew as soon as I said, "Oh, that breaks out to 1250 plat per member." It was already on his sheet.
Hmm
Yeah,
good for you.
the chain.
All right.
I feel like
so-
he has Monopoly money next to his computer.
Oh, after you guys are done adventuring, he's definitely going to have Uncle Moneypenny monocle.
Hmm
Exactly.
All right. So, was there anything else you wanted to add in as a recap?
Oh, Soren realized he did not have to steal the silverware because he already owns it. So there you go.
Nice.
But he hides it in weird places, so we don't use it.
I know he spit my water all over the place.
That sounded unwholesome. All right.
I'll leave it at that.
So
where the fuck are the spoons, Soren?
And
They're-
Soren gives that sheepish little
ooh,
Uh,
they're in my prison pocket. What you must think
Yeah.
of me?
yeah.
Ooh.
It turns into a Benny Hill episode.
All right. Speaking of prison pockets, we turn now to Rowville Manor, where you guys wake up the next day.
Oh goodness. Ah, let's see.
You do not wake
Stick
up
my
to
head
the
in.
smell
Hey,
of.
Soren.
You do not wake up to the smell of breakfast, as you have no servants here.
I know. Hey, Soren, I need some room service.
Ooh.
Room service. How so? I don't think I haven't seen servants as a spell.
Orca's gonna just find his way to the kitchen, wherever that is. It's got to be downstairs somewhere.
Oh yeah, we went there and ate last night.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm going to give somebody control of Loomis since Loomis is not here.
Oh, I think I already have it, if that's okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and move Loomis. That's
All
fine.
right.
Why don't you order Loomis to go bring you some food? Since you have control of the character.
No, he's gonna be too busy licking this fireplace. He's not available to get my food.
That's canon. That happened.
He's got us like a sudden urge. It's unexplainable.
All right, so we will go now to the first floor. Oh, hang on. Let me
Canon.
remove all these dead bodies because you guys buried them.
We did burn them.
Burned them.
Yeah,
Burnt them.
very very far away. So we didn't run the risk of setting a forest fire or burning down our newly acquired mansion.
I mean, with you guys,
Kitchen area.
the risk is never zero.
Fair. That's fair. Is this the kitchen area?
Hang on. I'm still busy removing dead things off of the GM layer.
I think
All
the
right.
larder's right here.
Yes, this would be the kitchen area, and then this would be the dining area that you're in currently, Torka.
So I'll
we're
start
gonna be waiting a while.
So this is the kitchen, and then you would go through here for the serving. Torka, you should
Well,
totally.
I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna start looking for eggs and any kind of meats, and Torca's just gonna start cooking stuff.
Well, you're not finding much
Oh.
eggs or meat inside the dining area. You do see a cool throne up here, or a lordly chair.
Oh, sorry.
I'll yell.
I'm back in the
I'll start a
kitchen.
cooking fire.
This way, Torka.
Sorry. Torca's just gonna start now rifling around looking for any kinds of meats or eggs.
I'll start a cooking fire just by sneezing.
Ew. Soren starts a fire with a little bit of snot on it.
Dragon
Torka,
breath.
you do find some farm fresh eggs. You would guess that the soldiers were probably cooking General Vemerov and Lord Rowville's meals for them. But you do find some farm fresh eggs and some thick cut bacon and some hard bread, some like tack.
All right, so I'll start the bacon up and get that pan good and greasy and that bacon nice and crispy, and then I'll start cracking those eggs in there.
You're cooking the eggs in the bacon grease?
Oh yeah, give everybody
Of
some good
course.
sunny side up,
That is sexy.
some good sunny
Oh, yeah.
side up eggs. Fry them up in that bacon grease.
Hey, Loomis, quit licking that statue and come in here. Torka's making breakfast.
Yeah, he's in here licking the stat. Milady! Oh, I love your lings. It's a good thing you guys can't see him. He's probably humping the statue. Okay. He hears Cole yell out, and he says, "I'm gonna check
Oh,
the dining
whoops,
room,
sorry.
guys." That's just to get him out of the scene since he's not actually here. All right, continue with your Three Stooges cooking class.
So I'm just gonna. I feel like we don't even leave the kitchen. Like I'm just gonna start handing everybody plates. I kind of feel like maybe Stokel and I'll be just kind of standing over here, and Soren's
I'll bring
kind
a
of
plate
hanging
out
out.
to Loomis, and then I'll come right back.
I think Loomis will come and join us in here. I mean, I just kind of feel like we're just hanging out, and we're just like, you know, maybe Stokel reaches over and pulls some more bacon out of the pan or whatever, and we're just coming up with a plan. Like, all right, man, we actually have done this. We're almost there, and
Yep.
what are we doing now?
We go straight to Arcadium.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna have to hire some people. Maybe some of the people we've met along the way to come and. I mean, we can't run this place on our own.
Oh gosh.
True.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've got a lot of money now. But we're still probably
Yeah.
gonna have to do some adventuring if we're gonna keep. If we're gonna fund this thing, and maybe we just gotta kind of
Hey.
take
Yeah.
over and be kind of the heroes that we always were of these lands.
Sounds good to
I
me.
think you're right.
Maybe we can hire that lady you were dating in Diggerton, Cole. Oh, sorry, forgot about that.
Or we could see if your half sister Polly wants to come work the manor.
I mean, somebody's
That
got to run the manor for us, and at least
The way Cole said,
That's true.
work the manor, though. It was highly suggestive.
biggest little whorehouse in Crossington.
So I'm making a to-do list of things that you want to do. Number one is find servants. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is the second thing that you want to do?
Can
Well,
we call
the
it
first
hire
thing
a
is-
staff? Can we call it hire a staff? I don't know that
Yeah.
we need to find servants.
You make it sound like a male courtesan service. Hire a staff.
Yeah. The first and foremost thing that we've got to do is get to Arcadium and find out what these items are. Hopefully,
So identify
buy some
items.
more
Yeah.
potions. Yeah. Buy some potions so we can, prepare ourselves when we face Shaldor. So those are the paramount two things that we have to do. And then, and if we have time while we're waiting for Shaldor to show up, we'll hire staff. Like you said.
So we need maintenance staff and repair staff because we're gonna need to hire some people
We need
to
contractors.
fix this hole in our wall.
Yeah,
Well, I
actually
mean,
build a new room.
without getting too deep into it, I mean, I think we need to hire a bunch of people. Like, we need to move a lot of the townspeople up to where we live, and we need to take care of them.
So, because you guys have already examined this extensive manse, you would know that you have room for 8 servants to live at the manor.
Okay.
Are there like stables?
There are stables. They do not have horses in them, but you do have stables.
Okay. And would we think that there's room for people to live out there that work the stables, or do they need to live in the house too?
People that you would hire to work the stables, you would know that they would expect better accommodations than sleeping in the barn.
No, I don't know these. I don't know what kind of stables we got. I'm just asking. I'm not trying to.
You have stables for horses.
Okay, I'm not trying to say, oh, the stable people live
They can stay in the stable
in the hay.
with the animals.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to understand what it looks like. Okay. Okay, but I think the consensus is we're sitting around here eating bacon and eggs, and I'm drinking some milk, and Loomis is 17 whiskeys in. I think the consensus would be that, uh, yeah, we got a really cool place to live, and we've got to deal with that, but we got to deal with a bigger problem, which is probably Shaldor, probably Soren's dad. Probably need to get to Arcanium and figure out what we got.
Yep. Shall we head on out?
Hang on.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, I got an idea that could protect our place while we're away. If
Oh, good.
maybe if Soren, if you're able to fly me for a little bit, then I can
Of course.
maybe put some kind of moat around this place.
Okay.
Soren, you can fly.
I-
However, you're not that strong of a dragonborn. You've lived a
That
life
is so
of
true.
privilege. You have you have T-Rex type arms. Give me an athletics check. Your DC for this is a 12.
I take what you tell me very seriously, and I will cast fly on my dear Stokel and say, please fly yourself. You have the ability to
Oh
fly.
man, I gotta flap my own wings.
You don't have wings. You
You
just
don't have
simply
wings. You
fly.
can just fly. Do you hold
I
hands
have
like Christopher
I am
Reeve and
ver-
Martin
I am
Kidder and
very
Superman? Can you read my mind?
Uh,
You know what it is that you do to me. All right, so
Okay.
Torka, what are you and Loomis doing while Soren and Cole go off for private time?
I don't need it.
I tidy up the kitchen now that I'm in a house that I own, and then I guess I'm gonna go back to my room that I stayed in and pack up my belongings
Okay.
and get ready to adventure.
All right. So Soren and Cole, you guys are outside, presumably flying around the area.
Yeah, I just want to fly up straight above the manor where I have a good view of the landscape all around the manor, and I know
Okay.
some of that like goes to the water. And then I'm gonna cast my new spell, Mirage Arcane.
Okay.
So it takes 10 minutes to cast, so I hope this fly spell lasts that long.
It takes
because I'm
10
gonna
days
stay
to
up there.
cast.
No, it lasts 10 days once
Oh,
I
I'm
cast.
sorry. Yeah, casting time 10 minutes. My bad.
Okay. Now I don't know the casting time on the fly spell, or sorry, the duration of the fly spell. But I'm
Note that
hoping
creatures
it's
with true sight can see through the illusion.
yeah, but it still affects them. So if they can see through it, but they still interact with it physically. So if we can make the terrain around here scary and difficult to pass through,
Scary
and
and
I'm not
difficult to
sure.
pass through.
I think just
Yeah,
make it look
I'm
like a
thinking
mountain.
I think of like lava moats. We put some lava moats around here, and another good one would be to make, if there's any streams or creeks, and I know there's a lake, to make lake portions look like land. That's another good one. So
So
anything that's water,
it
I'll
only
make it
goes for
pure
one
sand.
square for 1 mile square.
Yeah.
So you're
And that's only if I can see a mile square. So but the purpose of the fly is to like fly up high enough to where hopefully I can see a square mile around the manor, and
that's
then I'm
not
just gonna
hard,
make it okay.
but
And then
it's
I just want to make it look dangerous. Well, I want to make it look dangerous in the sense that have some lava moats, and also make it be dangerous in the sense that water looks like land, and maybe land looks like water.
Jesus. Okay. Describe how
Yeah.
you're wanting it to look spooky and dangerous.
Well,
Other
the
than the
spooky.
obvious lava.
Yeah. No, that's the only dangerous part, I guess, is the lava. I take back the spooky part. I don't have a good story for that.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well, I can give
the
you
lava,
spooky.
some rings of lava around the manor itself that will look dangerous, and then having water that looks like land and makes it look like you can walk on it until you try. That's the actual be dangerous.
All right. Soren, you would see this.
Yes.
Torka and Loomis, give me perception checks.
Okay.
Torka is coming up.
No,
I'm
I
not
didn't.
sure that.
I didn't say Soren. I said Loomis. Or is
Oh,
that?
I think you said sorry.
No, not.
No,
I
I
said.
said Torka is coming up.
I said Soren. You would see this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Do I have control of Loomis?
Yeah, you should. I think everybody's got access to his sheet now because he's been gone so often.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I can do it if.
Yeah, if you have access, go for it.
Let me see. Yeah, I do. Okay.
So while you, Torka, while you and Loomis are talking in the kitchen, Loomis is staring at the window, and bits of toast and bacon and egg fall out of his mouth as he mumbles, "Milady," in shock out of this window.
Hey.
Are you going
And
to
then
turn
I
around and
turn,
look,
I
or-
guess, and I look to see what.
I was about to say, do you even give a damn, or are you just casually okay?
Sorry,
You're
I'm
like,
moving.
Loomis is having a stroke, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go take a nap. Let me know how everything
Exactly.
turns out.
Yeah, so I first fixate on the big goo of bread and jam that fell out of his mouth onto our new floor. And I'm not happy about that. But then I look over at where he's looking.
So you look out the
You're gonna clean that shit up, right?
you look out the kitchen window. Shit looks like Mordor outside. Mordor. Except
So
for
I kind of take the
Mordor
last
with
bite
no
of
lava.
I take the last bite of the little egg bacon sandwich that I made, and I kind of wipe my fist across my mouth, and I slide my war pick off of my back,
Oh.
pull my shield around, and I start marching out the front door like it's a fucking on. Let's do this. The end of the world is here. Like, I think Torka feels like Shaldor himself might be here. Like, it's the end time. So Torka's gonna start marching out.
All right. So Torka marches out, ready for battle. Soren, you would see this down below you. You would see Torka stroll out like he looks like he's ready to beat somebody's ass.
I just feel like
Soren
with
doesn't care.
Torka's
All right.
perception of 5, he doesn't really realize
I think-
that this is a spell.
All right. So Soren doesn't care. Cole,
Yeah.
you also see.
No, I said we need to head on down. I get start go deal with Cole.
Literally, we didn't hear anything you said. All right. So you're going.
I was saying that we need to head on down to go talk to Torka.
Okay.
That's what
All
I said.
Cole,
Yeah.
do you go with Soren?
Yeah, I'll fly down to intercept, and I think I don't know. So with his 17, does Loomis know what's up? Just from looking, or is he fooled as well?
I think
Well,
he'd know.
Let's see. Loomis doesn't have true sight. Let's look. It doesn't list a saving throw for this. So, yeah, he doesn't know.
Okay.
He will stumble his way outside,
All right.
wiping
Yeah.
the food from his beard and whispering, "Milady!" in astonishment as he looks around.
Okay, so I'll fill him in. Hey guys, I was just kind of painting with our new landscape. Don't be alarmed. If we're ready to head out, we could just ignore the dangerous looking stuff and be wary of the safe looking stuff. And I think we'll be fine. We can head to Arcanum.
I like how Cole doesn't even bother to say, "Oh, hey, it's an illusion."
Oh.
Just, "Oh, hey, just navigate
No,
around
so
the
we're
bad-looking
gonna
stuff."
we're gonna walk, guys. Yeah, you guys are tough enough now. You can walk through lava.
Yeah, so I'll kind of
Lava.
warily, yeah, I'll warily look at Cole, just like, okay, and I'll just kind of follow him and try and put my feet wherever
Well,
his feet
he's
go.
fine.
Oh, what hell?
Okay, tell you what. I will recast flying at a level where all of us can fly over all of this.
So
See.
I really feel like the four of us are now the Bugaloos.
We're in the air and everywhere. Let's see.
And I love that.
That makes Chris have
Yeah.
joy.
That would be the easy way, Soren.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really
See.
do love
So
it.
let's see. So that's 3,
Flying
4, 5, 6. That would be a 6th-level spell to cast it on all your friends.
Yep. Yep. Let me close that.
He's like, "Well, we're all crawling then."
I hope you got your lava shoes on.
Mm-hmm.
Make
All
like
right,
worms, boys.
You're paying me for that
This
spell.
this will only last for 10 minutes when I cast it for you guys. So let's be expedient.
That's
And
what this group is known for.
Oh yeah. So I feel like we should
All
all
right.
fly fist firsts as fast as we can towards Arcane.
Let's do it. That's it.
We wait until after I cast the spell, and we debate about for like 10 minutes how we're really gonna fly in which direction.
Yep, that's us.
All right. It's
All
pretty
right,
much southeast. It's southeast. Let's go.
Okay, cool.
Flying,
All right, let's go.
All right.
All right,
So-
and I cast a spell, and we'll fly southeast.
Okay.
Oh, goodness
So
me.
we will go to our regional map. You guys are booking it to the southeast. Now, where are you trying to go to Arcadium?
Yeah. Yeah, it's more like
Yeah,
south.
Arcadian.
I was wrong about that. Wait, guys, turn. Let's go this way.
Okay, south it is.
Let's do a
God, I just
let's do a
started
basic. Hang on here.
Yeah, the question is, can we make it across the lake in 10 minutes?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Give me who cast the spell, Soren. Soren,
I did.
roll a 1d100 on a 1
Okay.
through 50. You guys manage to make it across the lake before the spell fizzles out. On a 51 or above, you guys are going for a swim.
Well, I can recast it if necessary. So
I said roll a
There we go.
1d100.
I did. I rolled it.
Okay. So you guys do manage, and we're just going to use the shield to represent y'all. You do manage to get across the lake.
Okay.
As you get across the lake, the spell cuts off, and suddenly you're all falling
Okay.
towards the forest canopy below you.
I recast the spell. Yeah, real quick.
So with another 6th level spell, is that correct?
Yeah.
Soren Lawrenson casts fly upon you one more time, and you guys are able to make it just outside of Arcanium, and then the spell goes off. and you
No,
find
let's
yourself.
land before the.
I think we would all talk about flying low to the ground in the last, 10 minutes or so that we think or perceive the spell would go off.
DM on
Yeah.
a very meta level, we would not.
We're gonna get down low like speeder bike guys from Empire Strikes Back.
All right, so you come in low. The flight wears off, but you were able to cover a lot of ground in 20 minutes.
Woohoo!
Let's see here. How far was that? That
Nice.
was 20 miles in 10 minutes. I think that's fair.
Very nice.
Hmm.
That sounds
Or
great.
20 miles in 20 minutes, technically. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Nice. It's good.
So-
That's a good clip.
You get
Okay, let's walk the rest of the way, guys. That was dangerous.
you get into Arcadium. And let's see. Lucky Don, of course, is dead.
Yeah. Rest in
Poor
peace.
Lucky.
Pour one out for Lucky Don. So you get to Arcadium right before noon.
Shall we square away and
All right.
get some rooms for the evening, and then go
maybe
to
we
the
could-
I think we head
Just go
straight to the order.
Arcanum.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and
let's do that. Then.
let's try and get because we
We
need
need to find out
start
about these
getting
items.
what we got. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you go up to the college, looking perhaps for Professor Hovenwolds.
Yes.
So you get to the college Sagium. As you know, that is the name of the arcane university run by the Order Arcanum there in Arcadium, which is a research and development. It's a learning college, a teaching college, a teaching hospital. So you flag down one of the pages, and he tells you, "Oh yes, please make yourself to home. I'll go and get Professor Hovenwolds."
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, after about 15 minutes, Professor Hovenwaltz steps out. The gnome, who is the headmaster of the college, the dean of the college. Oh, well, hello, welcome back, young
It's
master.
good to see you, Professor.
It is good to see you.
We have great news.
Oh, what is this great news you bring?
The Order Esoterica is through, and we have the remains of the general with us.
Point in fact, you do not. None of you said you were bringing the remains of the general with you.
Oh no, we put her in the bag of holding. That way she would be preserved.
And the
I
bag
thought
of
she was
holding.
bagged up.
The bag of holding is only really like 1 by 1 foot. But
Oh, gotcha.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this. Just because you are the heroes of
thank
Crossington.
We
You
did
are-
put Lucky Dawn in the bag of holding for a while.
Well, that's true. That's true. You did put
Yes.
Lucky Dawn in there. All right, that's fine. So, yeah, what do you Professor Hovenwaltz looks hopeful but dubious.
Is it possible that we can go to your offices before we show you the body?
Give me
I don't want to put it out in the middle of everywhere. Yeah,
give
go
me
ahead,
give me a persuasion check, Soren Lawrenson.
Oh, okay. Get to that part of the page. Persuasion. I'm good at this.
17. He strokes his beard and then says, yes, fine. We'll go soil my office with some dead bitch's body. All right, fine. And he starts walking up the staircase to the very top of the Sagium where his offices are. It's a walk of, going up the staircase, it's a walk of about 15 minutes. So he gets upstairs, settles
Wow.
behind his desk, and he's like, "Okay, let's see what you have. What's going on? What have you brought?"
I reveal at least the the body. At least I could. I mean, I guess I don't need to pull the whole body out of the
It's
out of the
Are
probably
you
bag.
are
looks
you are you teasing
jarring.
him? Are you teasing him? Oh look! Oh, it's a head. I wonder whose head this is. Ooh, are you making it talk like a puppet? What are you doing?
That probably looks jarring, pulling half of a dead
That would.
or
All right,
half of
I'll just pull the body out onto the floor. That's what we'll do.
So
That's some
you
Epstein level shit.
you spill General Vemirov's corpse out onto the floor. Professor Hovenwaltz looks impressed yet also disgusted. He kind of covers his mouth and makes a sign of religious warding. Oh, and then
Yeah.
nods to the rest of you
Sorry.
and oh no, it is okay. I know that my order mistress will be very relieved to know that, and you know by order mistress he's talking about Jeriza Spellsong, the head of the Order
Hmm.
Arcanum, back in Dawnhold. I know that she will be very glad to hear the news that the Order Arcanum will no longer be troubled by General Vemirov. What of her troops?
Dead or disbanded.
And he thinks for a moment. All of them?
All of them.
As far as we know.
What of her lover,
No.
Lord Roville?
Dead as well.
Yeah,
Deceased.
he was.
You've killed Lord Rodeville as well. He was a mage of some power.
He was even more
Yes.
so. Yeah. He was by the end. The General Vemirov and he were in league with the demon Shaldor, and were empowered by him as well.
He makes another sign of warding, and then you see him look down at the corpse on the floor just with disdain and disgust. Foul.
And yes,
The way these young
And,
people pollute themselves with demons. Ugh.
it was quite disturbing. I assure you.
Well,
I- yeah.
you can leave the body
It's
with
probably
me.
a good time to.
Go ahead, Cole.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's probably a good time to like turn to Loomis and say, "You've got some Roville in your beard." That's right. No.
No,
Right, yeah,
no, we
you got
cleaned that all up. We cleaned that all up.
The prestidigitation took care of that.
Yes, exactly.
So,
I pronounced it correctly.
Oh, it must have been jelly.
while you guys are doing your buffoonery act, he says, "Well, if you want, you can leave the body here with me, and I can alert my order mistress and let her know. I'm assured she would get you some sort of reward. There was a monetary reward that the order did place on General Vemirov. It was sanctioned by the Cimmerland government."
Yes. We do have a few items. We were wondering if you may be able to identify for us, or have someone identify for us.
Normally, we would have one of the first year students do this for practice, but I will exercise discretion since it is the four of you. Please bring them to my desk. And he waves you over.
Cole, I think you have all of
Okay.
them.
Well, I have a bunch. So I have a wand that I think is a wand of conducting. Would be good to confirm.
And he says, if you could lay them all down together on the table en masse
Okay.
in a group.
Okay.
It
Okay.
saves me some footwork.
Okay. Then we know our potions.
Yes, that should
Um,
be pretty self-evident.
Yeah.
And
So
we lay
let
them
me-
all out. We go ahead and lay them all out
Yeah.
on this table.
Yeah. So we lay them out. I can list them in a.
I actually have a
that
list.
helps.
I'm the one that read them to you.
Yeah, exactly.
So he
Gotcha.
looks at
Okay.
the items that are laid out, and he looks at the wand and he goes, "Well, you were correct on your suspicions about the wand. It is known as a wand of conducting.
Okay.
Now these
Not sure what you do with that.
bracers that you've brought me, they no, a wand, not wand. These bracers, they are something unique. I've not seen the like before, but the magic is unmistakable. These are bracers of celerity.
Ooh.
And give me just a second. I'm going to post that in the Discord.
Never heard of it.
Discord is where we all do voice chat. You're on it right now.
Good one.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. All right, give me just a second here. Now this interesting cloak. Ooh, look at this fine collection of bat pelts. This is a cloak of the bat. And you'll be able to find that in the compendium.
I'm looking now. No results found.
Hold on a second. Let me.
Oh, found it. No, found it.
Yeah, it's in there. I see 3 entries for it.
Yeah,
It's the one. Yeah, it's the one from the DM that says DMG.
I picked the wrong one. Okay.
DMG.
I'll put
I haven't
it.
heard that.
I'll copy and paste it for the slow kids into the Discord. And so that identifies all the 3 other objects. The only other objects are the rapier and the boots, because the rest of that stuff was potions. So he looks at the boots. Oh, these boots are elven make. Very fine work. Boots of the elven kind, you know. That is also something that you can find in the compendium. But I will look it up and I will copy and paste it for your lazy asses. Give me just a minute.
Nice. Appreciate it.
Everything is so slow tonight. Now that fancy stick you got there, and he points at the rapier, that's definitely been enchanted to be more accurate. I would say to a degree of 3. That's his fancy way of telling you that it's a rapier plus 3.
Cole, you're the one that used
Nice.
the rapier, correct?
That's right.
Yep, there you go.
This is way better than what I've been using.
So those are all of the items that you brought him, because you said that you guys had already identified the potions that you had found. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
There is a matter I'd like to speak with you privately, if it's possible.
And he looks at you, and then he kind of looks at the others, and he's like, "Oh, I understand. Yes, I'll be discreet." And he kind of nods and gives you an okay. You assume you would assume that he's assuming that you're talking about magical ED cure.
Sure, yeah. I'll.
Come on, guys. Let's give him the room.
Well, I'm happy because I don't want to hear about those problems, but I also have have something I'd like to speak with you about, which I can do in front of my friends.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, let's start with Torka then first.
So, one of the last times we were here, you were able to open a teleportation portal.
But we have a teleportation circle here at the school. Uh,
Yes, I understand.
yes.
We are now the lords of what was Rowville Manor. What
And
would it take to help us move freely back and forth between here and there?
it would take use of the teleportation spell to activate it, but you'd have to set up a pattern of sigils that corresponded to the school sigils here, and you would have to do that every day for approximately 1 year. Not approximately,
So,
at least a year.
so is that something that once we finish our finish our missions and start to wind down in our manor, is that something that maybe the college would like to help send their
Well,
students and help us fulfill that?
well, here's the thing: the way the magic works is whoever's doing the spells and incantations to set up those sigils and create that circle on the other end is going to have access to that circle. Do you want the students to have access to your home?
Good point.
Hmm. Good point.
I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it.
And then
Yeah,
he
it'll
points over
take
to
a year.
Soren. You could be having a disappointing evening with a lady friend, and poof, here comes one of the students. Oh, hello. Never mind me.
Ah, we need a Hemdall.
Just something to think about.
Good point. Professor, we'll give you the room. So I would assume Torka and Loomis and Stokel could give Soren the room.
All right. So Professor Hovenwald, as you walk over to him, Soren, he leans in closer to you and says, "I don't have anything here at the school, but I know of a fella that sells potions that might help you in
Oh
town."
no, no, Professor, I'm glad that I needed to talk to you because I didn't want to disappoint, and get Stokel's hopes up in case this doesn't work. Uh, I used to have the ability to uh, uh, cast wish, and unfortunately,
Oh,
yes,
oh, and now
and
you don't.
uh,
So it is a performance issue, though. All the same.
yeah, it is, and the what I had wished to do, forgive, was to change my friend Stokel back to the Tabaxi that he once was before we face Shaldor. I'd love for him to be in his true form, if you will, before we face him. But I've unfortunately have handicapped myself due to I had to cast it in a dire situation, or if I didn't, we would have perished before the Lord Roville. Uh, and I had no choice, I'm afraid. But is there any ability, a way that I can uh, pay someone uh, to cast this wish for me to uh, restore him to his former Tabaxi self?
Well, with the Order Arcanum, we're all bound by a set of rules, and we don't do that sort of thing. You have to understand what the sorcerer don't know, the wizard understands. You see,
Yes.
as the old
Yeah.
saying goes. But that stuff is the stuff of creation itself. Very, very potent. Some of the most powerful magic one can ever access in their lifetime. So
Exactly.
to
And I
use it
lost.
in a casual manner, even if life and death depended on it, um, that's the universe just has its own punishment systems in place.
Oh no, I agree. I was just trying to see if there was any way of restoring my friend. And but no, I just wanted to ask. and I understand. And
If it was a
you know,
matter of monetary transactions that you're like you're wanting to pay for it, then for that you would have to find the services of a djinn.
mm, do you know how I'd be able to find that service?
Well, you'd have to go to the elemental plane of air and make your case there
Uh,
with the sultana of the elemental plane of air. A young woman named Sapphire, who was just recently taken over for her father, who was killed by the Demogorgon just last year.
okay.
That actually happened in the other campaign.
Yeah. Plane air. Okay. I will. I may have to wait until after we face Shaldor then, because Shaldor is a very imminent threat that we're hoping to do away with.
Before you do undertake such a drastic, undertaking, um, you may want to check with your friend and make sure it's something that he wants.
Oh, of course.
You should
Yeah,
consult your friends first.
Nice. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Um, and uh, I shall. I'll. Thank you. I'll see my way out.
Yes. Have a good one. And
Oh, thank you, sir.
he waves, and then you see him sit down behind his desk and just stare at the dead body of General Vimero. So you guys see Soren come out
Disappointed,
with
sad.
you guys.
Sorry, brothers.
Everything okay?
Well, something I never told you guys was that when I had to re- uh, give us back, refresh ourselves before we were all dead by Lord Roville's hand, I had to sacrifice my ability to cast a spell called Wish, and I did not. I had hoped to have restored you, my dear Stokel, back to your Tabaxi farm, and uh, unfortunately, the Order cannot help me in that respect. But I was given a slight quest if wish to ever return to your ability of your original form as a Tabaxi. I'm sorry I let you down, my friend.
Uh, well, I wish nothing more than to be my Tabaxi self. But I appreciate you trying. I'm sorry it didn't
Sure.
work out.
Me too. But I'm glad that you're alive. I'm glad we're all alive. You know, but I would have liked to have gotten to eat our cake. As well.
Ew.
So I guess we should go see about buying some potions.
Yep, maybe selling some things.
Oh, we could do that too. Oh yeah, we do need to.
You're
be able to
literally in
sell
a
that, right?
in like the Walmart of magic stuff. No,
Exactly.
it's not a Walmart, but I mean you're in, it's like you're looking for souvenirs and you're in the middle of Disneyland.
We're in the Vicon village of magic items.
So you guys make your way back out to Arcadium. What is it you would like to do?
Potion shopping.
Potion shopping. So you find that your old potion contact, Numara, has they're still rebuilding her shop. You know that your father burned down, or not your father, but Shaldor, using your
Yeah,
father's body.
thank you.
But she has set up a series of tents nearby. and it looks like she has replenished her stock somewhat.
Hmm.
What do you do?
I walk right in and just greet her,
So you
Yep.
walk
ask
I'll
her
go
how
too.
she's doing.
you walk over to the larger tent where it looks like she herself has set up shop, and she goes, "Oh, hello. How are you? Good to see you."
It's good to see you too. We are now mighty. How are you?
I'm alive. I guess that's good after that thing tried to, kill half the town and burn half the town down.
Well, it is time for us to deal with that thing.
Oh, and she looks legitimately shocked and actually a little concerned, Torka.
So, can out of character, can I assume that once now we are level 20, that NPCs kind of see us like as mighty?
They do recognize you as very powerful people. The way the tier system works, you're technically tier 4 now, and you're kind of like superheroes to the common folk. People will pass you in the street and definitely, if they haven't heard of you already, most of the people in the region have already heard of you as the heroes of Crossington. You guys have done a lot of stuff out here. You saved the town of Diggerton outright. Your
Hmm.
deeds are extensive, and most of them, even if they hadn't seen you before, they'd see a turtle and a dragonborn, and they'd look for it to backseat that they're not going to find. But they would kind of put two and two together and figure out that you guys are the heroes of Crossington.
So, yeah, in no way am I trying to be conceited or like, oh, we're badass here. But I would feel like at this point, we just walk with an air or an aura of like we're like a big deal.
People don't look at you like you're Elvis, but they definitely look at you like you're
Like I saw Steve Buscemi at the shopping mall.
yeah. That's a good
Okay.
analogy. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Love
So,
it.
There is a
anyway,
respect and a reverence, but from some people there's also a standoffishness. Nope, don't need to fool with that. Don't need that in my life.
yeah, fair. But I mean, so does Torka read Numera as like,
Don't need my daughter getting knocked up by a dragonborn.
oh, no one does. Uh, does Numera seem like she's okay with us being here?
Yeah, she doesn't have a problem. Now the last time you guys were in town, if you recall, there wasn't
I do.
that warm of a reception as
No,
Soren,
place was a mess.
but that seems to have subsided now.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to greet her warmly, and I'm going to kind of explain to her that, um,
Not too warmly.
it-
My mother's watching the show.
no, just like a hug, and explain to her that we're here to stock up on some items that will help us to take care of uh, the dragon that was menacing the town.
Okay.
That's possessed by a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have potions of flying?
And she thinks for a moment and she says, I think we may have one left.
Is it? Can we purchase it and maybe try to see if there's a possibility of brewing any more?
Well, I would have to wait until my workshop is completed. And she kind of
I
looks
see.
back over at the building that is currently under construction. Uh, but I can sell you what I have.
That sounds fair.
So she does have one potion of flying left. It is 3,000 gold.
Okay. Let's
And
see.
if you want, Soren, you can give me an insight check.
All right. One insight check. As soon as I can get to that. Dang it! What the heck happened to my character sheet? I'm so sorry. 1 second. It's
This
gonna
never
take
happens to me,
already
I swear.
understands.
Here we go. Okay, 1 second. I somehow accidentally closed my character sheet.
That's on you. You should know better by
That
now.
is really I don't know how to use computers. Okay, perception. Did you say?
I said insight.
Insight. Sorry, insight.
Oh, with a 21, you can tell that while she's not saying it, her prices have been increased just because she's probably having to pay a lot to have her shop rebuilt.
Mm-hmm. It was on us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you as you look around, Soren, you kind of notice that the prices are higher than what you remember the first time you guys were in here. But yeah, you would assume that's because she's having to build an entirely new store. And also rebuild her lab.
Yes.
So I ask my cohorts, what is it ultimate potions of healing the best?
Supreme.
Superior? Supreme. I ask how many supreme potions we have amongst us.
I have
None.
no potions of healing.
I have one greater healing. Oh, sorry. That's Loomis. Loomis has one greater healing.
I'll give you this as a freebie. You would definitely think you're going to want more of some higher end stuff going into a fight with what Shaldor is currently wearing.
Yeah.
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 Cole does have one supreme healing.
I have caltrops, which is going to play in.
That's you've
Gonna play in.
You've been saving them for the best occasion.
You're gonna be that one guy, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
That one guy that like level 20 end of campaign fight says, "I use my caltrops."
I mean, I'll only do it if I get the laugh. Torka also has a supreme healing potion. And trade that does what?
That heals you at the highest level. I'll tell you in just a second.
Goodness.
It heals you for 10d4 plus 20. Now, if you use your action, your full action to take that potion instead of your bonus action, you get the full healing amount, which is 60.
Okay.
But if you take it on the fly and use it as a bonus action, you're going to roll 10d4 and add
10d4 plus 20.
plus
okay.
20. Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, I will inquire about those kinds of potions if she has them.
She does have them. And hang on just a minute here. I will tell you how much they are.
We'll take whatever she has. Well, I'll be more than happy to hear what the prices are for healing potions.
So
Superior,
she's
supreme,
got
greater.
she's got superior and supreme. She's got 5 supreme. Or no, wait, hang on. Pardon me, 5 superior.
Which dish is supreme?
And she's got 4 supreme. So the five supremes are currently selling right now for 1,000 GP apiece. And those are the superiors, pardon me. The supremes are selling for 2,000.
So 8,000 gold pieces for the 4 supremes.
Yes.
Total of 13,000 plus the flying potion, which was 6,000, if I'm correct.
The flying
that-
potion was 3,000.
Oh, 3,000. Sorry. Okay, so that totals out to 16,000.
Is that 800 platinum for all the Supremes?
Yes.
All right, I'll buy the Supremes.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna buy. We need to put it all together.
Well,
Total
I
out
mean-
to 6.
okay,
Go ahead.
we can buy it together, but
Yeah, I was just thinking we'll just pool all of our stuff together and buy all the potions. Trey, am I correct that the total amount for everything is 18,000? Not 16,000.
Sure. I didn't do math.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh,
Five.
well,
It'd be
then
5,000 plus 8,000 would be 13,000. It'd be 16,000 for everything. But Torka has already bought the Supreme potions.
no, I'm
So-
standing here waiting as I'm talking to Soren.
Uh,
So
hold on a
I've
second.
taken
Okay,
nothing off my
so-
sheet yet. So if we're at
Yeah.
16,000, are we all going to take off 4?
Okay, I have I have 1,300 gold. 1,300 platinum.
Plat. So you would take
Yeah.
off 400 plat. If we're all doing
I'll spend. Okay, all right. Yeah, 400 plat done. All right.
Okay, I'll
Mark it up
do
to be
myself, and I'll do Loomis.
Whoa, easy.
I'll take
You're
400 off
just
of
gonna drag him out
Lewis's.
back and put a crossbow bolt in his head in the street?
well, that's the best. That's the best outcome of
Wait.
doing Loomis. that-
Wait until we
Sorry.
finish.
My
talking
mind
about
went
Lewis.
elsewhere.
Okay,
you're
I've
gonna
taken
buy
400 off, but
All of
who's
y'all should have to
who's
apologize
writing?
to my mom who's watching this.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom,
No.
you know we
Sorry.
love you. This is just us boys being boys.
Okay, but
Sounds
who's
alive.
writing the inventory down? How are we doing now?
Let's
That's
all
up. That's
take.
up to y'all. That's out of my control.
Yeah.
We'll all take a supreme.
Take. We'll take one each to start off.
Somebody's gonna have to
Yes,
put
exactly.
one on Loomis's sheet.
Yeah, I'll do that. Just a second. So we each get one supreme and one superior, and then we'll have a couple of leftover potions.
We'll have one leftover potion. Well,
Well, we have
from-
the
from this-
flying.
yeah, that's true. The potion of flying.
And so let's see. Get potion of supreme healing. Okay, make that one.
Y'all hold on a second. I gotta send this picture of Linus to my mom.
That one. I'm gonna look at the magic items that we just had identified.
Hang on, I'll list those in the chat for you. I did it last time, but
Oh
you,
no,
guys,
okay.
you guys are lazy, so.
No, I saw them in the chat. You already put them in there.
So I did.
Uh,
I've got the supreme and I've got the superior.
Okay,
Okay,
I've got one
I
supreme.
do-
I've got one superior.
Same, and Loomis
I-
has 2. But now we had one extra superior.
I'll
'Cause
take
there were
the
5 of
extra
those.
superior if that's okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Since I don't
we
have
had
any
one-
potion.
And we had one extra
Flying.
flying. And Loomis already
Yeah.
has one potion of flying.
He does. Okay, then Torka, you take the other flying potion.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
And I think you should also take the cloak of the bat. And let's see. I'm thinking. Let's see. Because just so we can get, our melee heroes, flying without waiting on me to get you up in the air and then get knocked out and you guys plummet to the earth.
Well, I
It
think
would help.
honestly the only thing I can use is the cloak of the bat.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I'm not.
Now, the
I'm not
cloak of the
trying to
bat
take
requires
anything,
attunement.
and I think I only have. Oh, I do have 3 things, right?
Let me look at your sheet.
I think I have my bracers. I have my war pick.
Your war pick is not attuned.
Oh, then I'm fine.
It's a vicious war pick, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Worker.
Yeah, the vicious war pick is not attuned.
And let's see. Cole, do you want to take the bracers of celerity?
I
Getting-
think I can do
you'll-
that. My
You,
my statue is.
Now
you'll
those
at least be able to move like a tabaxi.
those bracers of celerity do also require attunement.
Yeah,
Well, I have.
I think
Gauntlet of Ogre
I'm
Power.
attuned.
What, Cole?
Oh, I was just saying my figurine of Wondrous Power,
Mm-hmm.
Numbskull, is attuned, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
and that might be the only thing I have that is.
Any kind
So, yeah,
of
I think I can take
rings
the
of
bracers.
protection or cloak of protection, any kind of
I do have a cloak of protection.
any kind of +3 weapon. No, I'm saying they don't require attunement. Any kind of +3,
Okay.
plus to hit weapon like your new rapier +3 does not require attunement.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice. Okay, then yeah, I think I just have one thing that requires
Then
attunement.
definitely take
So
that.
this would be the second.
Do the boots
okay.
of Elven Gun require attunement?
They do not.
Ah.
While you wear those boots, your steps make no sound, regardless of the surface you are moving across. You also have advantage on dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
It's about time somebody can not roll a skill.
Actually, that's one of the bonuses of the Cloak of the Bat for you is that you have advantage on stealth checks as well
Mm-hmm.
on that one. If it's okay,
Maybe
we'll give Loomis the boots.
Boots and pants.
yeah, that makes sense if he doesn't have boots already that he needs or something. I'm just reading real quick.
And what were the bracers?
Yeah.
Bracers of celerity that increases your speed by 10.
They were the first item I posted in Discord.
No. I understand. I'm just talking to the party.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, is that something he can use too?
Advantage on saving throws you make to avoid or end the paralyzing or restrained condition on yourself. Maybe that is something, because if he's going into combat with the gold dragon, he may be, may run into that sort of thing. I don't know. Cole, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know.
Cole
Yeah, we could go both to him.
Cole or Soren, since the two of you are pondering it, both of you give me either a history or nature check.
All right.
Okay.
History or nature.
Cole. Oh, good grief. All right. So as the two of you are talking it over, now Soren, you are of Gold Dragon's stock.
Yes.
There's nothing you've ever heard of Gold Dragons that paralyzes or restrains anybody, other than them killing people. Now, Cole, you, of course, remember all of your many fights with Shaldor, and you do not recall Shaldor having done that in the past, having used any kind of magical effect that would paralyze or restrain you. Now, does that mean he doesn't have any? You don't know. Because, just in the last few days, he's had abilities that you guys are just now learning about. Like he could enhance people to fight y'all. So you're not entirely for sure, but with y'all's history of Shaldor, you don't recall anything like that. Is it within his power? Probably, but you don't know for sure.
Tell you what, let's definitely I think he should. I don't know. I'm thinking he should take the
You want
bracers.
to just give them
because
both to Loomis for now?
sure.
Wait, both is what? The bracers
And the boots.
and
Boots.
the boots.
Let me see
Okay.
if Loomis has.
He's wearing
any,
chainmail, so he.
Let me see if he has any attuned items here. He does not. He doesn't have anything attuned. Not even a ring or anything. Most of y'all have like a ring of protection or a cloak of protection or something like that. He didn't have that.
All right. Cool.
Okay, give him both of those boots and bracers.
But I guess we should also look around. But Namara might have otherwise for potions that we may be not thinking about.
You'd have to be more specific. You'd have to kind of inquire where they're asked.
Oh, okay. I guess fire resistance. Do you have any potions on that?
Roll a 1d100. From 1 to 50
Okay.
she does. 51 or above she does not. So she does have one potion of fire resistance.
I'm already resistant to fire. But one of you could. Well, Torka, you're. No, wait a minute. You aren't resistant to fire. The paladin ability. How much is the potion for resisting fire?
She tells you it is 750 gold pieces.
Okay, 750. I will buy this for my friend Cole. I think that would help you immensely.
Wow,
So
thank you, sir.
Suck it, Torka.
He basically said, "I'm gonna cast a fireball on all y'all motherfuckers." And Cole,
I did not.
And I don't want to kill Cole again.
Cole will
I'm
be
buying
okay.
him this potion.
I'm okay with killing Torka if I have to.
No. The thing is that because Shaldor is gonna use that breath weapon, that's gonna take. It'll take the ones with lesser amount of hit points down faster that way. So,
Honestly, I know where you're going there.
yeah.
I just got to give you a hard time.
Okay, thank you.
If Torka
let's
dies,
see.
so be it.
Okay. Let's see. So, do you have that on your character sheet, Jonathan?
Yep.
All right,
Potion of
good.
fire resistance.
Got
it.
Let's see.
So while they're looking at potions, Trey,
Yeah.
I just want to lay out that when I use my Elder Champion ability,
Mm-hmm.
if you can picture a Night Elf Druid in Warcry or Warcraft,
Okay.
my idea would be that Torka would like grow a beard, kind of like a Night Elf Druid, and maybe get some small horns that come out of his brow,
Okay.
and turn a little blue,
Okay.
and that's the way he'd roll.
Cole, did we already distribute the invisibility, speed, and supreme healing potions?
No, seems
let's,
to me
I'm
something that you would
I've
always.
been carrying them.
Okay, let's distribute the speed to Loomis. And well, I mean, well, what does potion of speed do? Let's take a
Y'all
look
are
at
making Loomis into Neo from freaking Matrix.
that. We need to make him into Neo, or we need to make you and him into
No, no, no,
Neo.
no. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Turn
Well, I
in
mean, we're
damage.
potion of speed.
Like a haste spell for 1 minute with no concentration. So,
I'm just trying to figure what that
Haste.
means. Haste spell is.
it's like +2 to AC,
If only you had a
Um,
compendium where you could look
and
it up.
speed is doubled. So speed is doubled, +2 to AC, advantage on dexterity saves,
Gotcha.
and
Maybe I
additional
should-
action on each of its turn. So
Oh, Loomis definitely. That sounds good.
Now, here's the
Wait,
thing, though. You can only do.
well, but it could be Torka.
So if
What's
you
that?
use that action to attack, you can only make one additional melee attack. It does not trigger him to attack 4 times.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just him having to be
Yeah.
able
So
to
actually,
make
I would argue that that's better for Torka.
Torka it is. Torka, you're taking the potion of speed.
Yeah, and I have a new bonus here too, boys. At 20.
Yeah.
You know,
You have
Yeah,
additional attacks.
syllables,
no,
man.
but I can change into a stance where I have more benefits. One of which is that my spells are now not actions; they're bonus actions.
Stances with benefits.
Okay. As soon as you tell me you've written down potion of speed, then I'll delete it from my character sheet.
You can just drag and drop it from the compendium.
I am potion POT of speed. Okay, you can take it off, Stokel.
All right.
Um,
Come on. And then invisibility is the other one.
well,
Or was it? Oh, Supreme
Stalwart,
Healing.
yeah, supreme healing. I definitely would not mind having an extra potion of supreme healing if that was okay.
Okay. I'll mark it
Yeah.
off.
Okay, supreme healing. That's superior. What the heck is- Okay, good. And then invincibility. Stokel, you're welcome to it.
Or yeah, I'll hold on to it.
All right, cool. Okay. All right, so another potion that might come in handy. Let's see.
So ancient gold dragons, just FYI, do when they throw out their fire damage, it is 13d10.
Jesus.
Nice.
Now, let's
That's gonna be
see.
awesome.
Where?
Torka's like, I can't wait to literally cook inside my shell.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth.
I'm walking soup.
Uh, guacamole soup.
So an
Oh,
average of 70 damage.
jeez. Uh, see. All right. Trying to think of.
I have a question while he's thinking.
Oh
Yeah, go
God.
for it.
You got plenty of time still.
Ain't that the truth?
That's what I thought it was a good time to ask. So Cole has been wanting to have a shield created, maybe even created and enchanted. Got the proficiency in using shields, but he hasn't actually had one. He wants a very particular one made. So with what he already knows, would he know where to go to commission such a thing? Like, is that something we go to Limetown for, or maybe
So what is it again?
craftsmen exist?
What is it again?
It's a special shield. He wants a shield. So he wants to carry a shield, but he'd like a special one to be made, and if it could also be enchanted, that's even better. He has like a particular design, so it has to be like crafted to a specification.
You could find it here in town. You could find somebody now. So wherever you go, they're going to have to spend time making it for you.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
probably not going to
so-
be, if you want it like as quick as possible or overnight or something, there's going to be an additional charge.
Yeah.
Which we can
Okay.
afford.
Maybe. I don't know. Okay.
Uh,
Well, that's something Cole wants to do with, at least inquire and see what it would take, how long it would take, etc.
Okay. So, hang on here. Can you post the spell that has the component in chat?
Spell?
You're,
No, I don't have a spell.
I'm assuming it's supposed to be it's a component.
No. The shield?
Yeah.
No, it's just no. Just wants he wants to be able to carry a shield, but he doesn't. But he normally uses a lute for his focus. So here, I'll put it in Discord.
Are you wanting a shield that you can use as a loot?
Yep.
Give me an intelligence check, and the DC on this one is going to be 17 because there's a matter of acoustics to factor in. You've actually got to
True.
do a little bit of physics here, Cole. So I'm going to make you earn it. DC 17 intelligence ability check, just flat intelligence.
Okay, he's not so good at that. But
All
here
right,
it is.
you did not have advantage on that. Unfortunately, and
Bummer.
with an 8, you're not able to figure out how to make it work. Might not even be possible as far as you know with an 8.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
standing
just
near
wanna-
me.
It's not a saving throw, Torka. It's an intelligence ability
Yeah.
check.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, at
Well,
this
I tried.
point, everybody gets a reroll on damn near everything around me.
No, actually, that's not true. They get bonus up to 30 feet from your charisma score for saving throws, but I don't think you affect ability checks in any way.
No, but spell save DCs, you can't be frightened. I mean, there's all kinds of shit. I'm like a bad motherfucker.
Easy.
Hey, sorry, but it's true. Sorry, Ma.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Well-
sorry. I'm just a hero. Sorry.
Okay. Well, Cole will just continue to dream of his shield loot.
Now,
Thinking
after
someday
after
maybe
this
it's
adventure, you may be able to have someone smarter than you design one that'll sound good and be effective for your bard things.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. I could dream.
All right. Is there
How
anything else?
about resistance to potion to resistance to necrotic damage? Is
She
that
does not
something?
have a potion of resistance against necrotic. And she tells you it's one of the rare resistance potions that there are, and the ingredients are just too hard to get
I
every
understand.
day for
Uh,
that kind of thing.
let's see. Uh, how about any potions of giant strength? Like
Roll a 1d100.
any. All right. Ah,
1 to
okay. There we
50
go.
is okay. Yeah, one with a 10, she tells you that she does have a potion of giant strength. It is in fact a potion of hill giant strength.
Hill giant strength.
We call
Yeah.
that HGT.
Yeah. And it costs
And how much? Yes.
225 gold.
Okay. Let me see how strong that potion is.
It's the least
Uh,
of the giant strength potions.
yeah. Darn it. Thought I had that thing up here. Okay. Let's see. Hill giant. Let me see how strong that is. Sorry, my thing's not doing its thing. To 21. What's Loomis's strength right now? And Torka, what's your strength?
My strength is, I think it's 19. One sec.
Jonathan, what's Loomis's?
18.
18. All
He
right.
wishes he could be like Torka.
My strength is 19.
19.
All the fly bitches want to be like Torka.
Who would most benefit? Or would, I mean, I know Loomis is
Honestly, I
already
think
getting.
Loomis would, because
Okay.
he seems to be. I seem to be a more support role now. Like, I'm running around healing or casting spells. Loomis is just in there doing action surge crap, just in the face.
All right. All right.
I think
I
he would
will.
benefit more.
Gotcha. I will purchase the potion of Hill Giant Strength. Jonathan, can you put that on his character sheet, please?
Yep, adding it now.
Let me go ahead and take the gold off.
Yeah, in the face. Where
All
else are you gonna put that action surge?
All right. Okay. Namara, is there any places here that you might think that we might be able to find rings or wards or protection?
There was a place that I knew of, but unfortunately it was destroyed when the dragon attacked.
Hmm. Pity. Let's see. I can't think of anything else other than going to just stocking up on just basic healing potions, fellas. Is there anything else that you guys can think of?
There's nothing else that I think I need.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing
all
else,
right.
go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, let's go get basic healing potions just to have a few of those with us. But unless you guys
I mean,
think
I
else,
Yeah, I
still
agree. I agree. I guess we asked about Superior and Supreme, but if there's any
Yep.
like greater or other healing potions.
Yeah, she's got a goodly amount of just basic common healing potions, low level.
All right.
The stuff that
Uh,
normally costs 50 gold. The Saturday night special
Yep.
of healing potion.
So that's
I-
common ones,
So yeah,
but
I
not
say we.
greater. Does she have any greater healing?
She's got 3 graders. 3
Ah,
graders.
well,
This will be the last potion thing that we do. It's already 109. I'm going to bed after this.
sorry.
So,
right.
so
109.
yeah, it's already 1009.
3 greater.
So she's got
3 greater.
3 greater for, hang on here, healing, for 400 gold pieces each.
That's 1200. And then we'll get 5.
Wait, who's writing those down?
5. We're about to distribute it after we buy them. And then we'll get let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 common.
All right, so 5 common. She doesn't have
Yeah.
those marked up, so those are just 50 gold pieces per. So
Okay.
that's 250 gold for.
Okay. For 1450 total. All right. I'll go ahead and purchase these. And
Thank you, sir.
certainly. And
Just divvy them up then.
yeah, go ahead and put.
I don't need any.
What's that? You don't need any?
No.
Okay. All right. Then each of let's put a greater healing on. Okay.
And when I get that feeling, I need greater healing,
Superior.
superior healing.
All right. Cool.
Oh, wait. So how are you divvying them?
Okay. Cole, Loomis, and I will each get a potion of greater healing, and then we'll each get 1 common, and then the 2 of you, actually, you guys will each get 2 common. I'll just get 1 common.
Okay.
So out of character, I don't mean to be a naysayer, but we're level 20. Doesn't a common healing potion give us like an average of 8 healing?
It's not even
Yeah,
an
it just-
average. Technically, it's an average of about 4.
Yeah.
It's just a wake up potion. That's all it is for us.
Yeah, it'll get somebody back up on their feet.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, and that's what I'm just it's sort of like how
No,
you slap us on the back for 5
options
hit
are great.
points.
No,
Yeah.
no, I get it. Options are great.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's all.
It basically
And it's
saves
not
the
like-
same purpose as when Torka goes over and puts 1 healing point of lay on hands into somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all of us has the ability to pour a potion down somebody's throat, that sort of thing.
Yay.
Okay. I think that's us.
All right, then. We will call it for tonight.
Thank you, Trey.
You're welcome. We will see everybody in a week's time, and
I love you,
we will
Trey.
see what happens. I love you guys too. Everyone have a good night. Say good night to chat,
Good night,
Good night,
chat.
Chad.
Good night, everyone.
and we'll see you guys later on.